Well, hello again and welcome. Straight A's all through high school. That's what I got. Sounds like a great success story, right? But it was really never about learning. I just created a system that worked. When I entered freshman year of high school, my dad challenged me to get the best grades possible. His reasoning was simple. Strong grades would open doors to an excellent college. As an incentive, he offered $10 at the end of each quarter if my grades were mostly A's. I accepted the challenge, loved the idea, and after the first quarter ended up with straight A's. Then I did it again, and again, and again. And eventually the $10 incentive disappeared. But a pattern of all A's continued. And I became driven to protect the pattern. And the truth is, I learned less than it seemed. I had mastered a system. Watched the teachers figure out what they wanted, give it to them. It worked every time. And actually, I did learn a lot in the subjects I loved. But some classes, it was just about supplying the right answers on tests and presenting an assignment the exact way the teachers expected. And in those classes, it wasn't a passion for learning. I was just filling squares. Have you ever done that? And it was just the result of being driven to continue my pattern of A's. But by senior year, I was tired of this game. I was burnt out. It wasn't fun anymore. Producing the pattern had produced a burden instead. And then another problem. Eventually, it occurred to me that if I finished all 4 years with straight A's, I could end up as the valedictorian. The valedictorian. And for me, that was terrifying. Not because of the title, but because it meant one thing to me: a speech in front of people, a lot of people. And I was absolutely terrified of speaking. So, as a problem solver, I came up with a plan. Find one boring subject that I don't care about and deliberately get a B, just one B. Do it on purpose. It was brilliant for 2 reasons. Number one, it would protect me from the horror of possibly being required to speak at graduation. And number 2, B would destroy the straight A pattern and set me free. Genius, huh? Looking back, I can laugh. I actually revealed 2 things I was driven by, but I was only set free from one. I broke free from the pattern of perfection when it came to the straight A's. That pattern was broken. But I completely refused to confront my fear of speaking. So here I am today, decades later. I still love producing quality work. I don't deny that. But I'm not obsessed with perfection. At least the tendency has faded a lot. And I can recognize it when it starts creeping back in. In public speaking, I don't jump at the chance. But here I am, creating videos that are far from perfect, willing to do the uncomfortable, willing to grow in something that really challenges me. Why? Well, because I believe this is part of what God wants me to do, to share some challenges I've faced, to reach people who can relate to these struggles, And maybe, just maybe, give them some direction and maybe some hope. So I have a question for you once again. Have you ever been driven by fear or perfection or something else? Have you ever stepped away from a challenge and maybe missed a chance to grow? I certainly have. So life is full of challenges, but it also can be a great adventure. And if you choose to see the opportunity that's hiding in each obstacle, the opportunity is there to grow. And it will be worth choosing it. It's worth the struggle. Use your time well. Overcome your challenges. Enjoy the journey. And don't forget to laugh often. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.